Testing, testing. Low Key T, what's up, brother? Yeah, I missed your show, man. Man, it stormed like a son of a gun. We had a tornado to touch down in North Dallas, but the whole North Texas area, man, 111 miles an hour winds and all type of crazy stuff. Yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. It's kind of disturbing. Oh, who all is up with me? Who all is up with me this morning? Guess the notification went out all right. I just got through eating me some breakfast. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. All right, James Johnson, shalom, brother. Yeah, thank you, appreciate it, man. Yep, doing well. About to talk about a lot of stuff, though. Concern for all of us, guys. Appreciate the thumbs up, appreciate the likes. It's showing I have 3 likes, 3 thumbs up, but only 2 people watching, so something's not adding up. All right, people coming on in, guys. So good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Brian Anthony with Beyond Babbitt reporting for duty. Brian Anthony with Beyond Babbitt reporting for duty. Can everybody hear me all right? So I'm using my microphone because I'm still inside the restaurant here. Yeah, as I was leaving, I was going to do it in the car so I can be more secluded, but not a good reception out there. It's better reception here, better internet service. Good morning, Mandy Els. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started. And so, in the description box down below, I have posted 4 links. It would behoove you to check those links thoroughly. 4 links in the description box down below. But things are moving a lot faster than I thought. I was saying that the military, even General Mad Dog Mattis, was calling for T-Rump to be removed from office. And I thought that was like a coup or something like that. You know, all this time, I was thinking that O was probably going to be the AC, the anti. He still may be, there are many antis, but there's one that's fooled everybody, and that's the one that's in the office right now. Watch all the videos down below. There are 4 of them. This is it, guys. The other day I got a call. I had seen this already on one of the Hebrew Israelite channels. I think the guy's in Pennsylvania. He went live and he had a card, something he had got in the mail. The Act was going to be implemented and going to start October 2020, next year. And of course, you know the Real ID Act, you have to update building. You cannot get on an airplane. You cannot leave the country, so on and so forth. It has facial recognition, a lot of other things that's bringing us one more step closer into the NWO. Okay, so the other day I got a call from a friend of mine here in Texas. He got the same thing. I don't know if this was yesterday, day before yesterday. One of them, yesterday or the day before yesterday. Probably it was Saturday. May have been Sunday, I don't remember. But he got the same thing. a letter from the government. It's not even a letter. It's just like it's on one piece of paper, one card, and it's saying the Real ID Act goes into effect October 2020. So it doesn't matter if your license doesn't expire for another year or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10, you have to renew it to get this facial recognition identity stuff added to it, or you won't be able to enter a federal building, any federal building, courtrooms, all that stuff. You won't be able to get in. You won't be able to fly on any aircraft at the airport. You won't be able to leave the country. You won't be able to use your passport. This is serious, guys. It's really starting to hit home now. Okay. The description box down below. One of the videos I included, shout out to Pedro V. Actually, that's how I heard of it, Pedro V. And David Goldberg is the guy's name. Rest in peace, David Goldberg. This information, that video, cost him his life. So you definitely, it is very más importante. It's very important that you look at all 4 videos at the bottom. We have one about the Moorish ID. I spoke on that. How are we going to get out of this system? We have to get out. We have one by Lex Will about birth certificates. And then we have one by Golden Nuggets. Shout out to Golden Nuggets. It's right on time. Shalom, J.S. Hansen. Shabbat, well, it's not Shabbat Shalom. But J.S. Hansen, they're censoring you. I went back and watched the live I did where I was talking to you. They deleted all your comments. So it's very important that you, especially, watch the video down below. Especially the one by David Goldberg. Rest in peace, David Goldberg. Project Pogo, Project Zephyr. It's going to affect all of us. This thing is not a joke. So the guy, David Goldberg, he died. And you can look him up because he died early June 2019. And he was saying black SUVs and things like this, he was seeing them in front of his house and they were following him. He had been given information. He had resources in the government. So with that, appreciate all the thumbs up, appreciate all the likes. That's going to help us get this information out, break the algorithms. Yeah, J.S. Hansen. So it's very, you definitely, because they're erasing your comments, you need to hear what this guy has to say about that and about you. Anybody whose comments they're erasing. So if they're erasing your comments out of the chat or out of the comment section, you need to be concerned. You need to watch the video down below in the description box. This is going to affect all of us soon. So the guy was saying he doesn't think this is going to happen for a year or 2 out. And then they wiped him out. And then, okay, so one of the signs that he gave was that President Trump was going to declare himself King of Israel. And the guy was croaked. David Goldberg was croaked back in June. Trump started announcing he's the King of Israel in August. So it wasn't a year or 2 out. It was 2 months out. This is how fast this thing is going, guys. This is how fast this thing is going. There are news articles. You can look it up. Just search, do a search engine search. Make sure you're using VPNs now, guys. You don't want to use Google. You don't want to use DuckDuckGo or anything that's going to hide your identity. Guys, we have to get serious about. The wealthy say things like this. Now, I can't give any financial advice or anything like that, but this is what they say. Own nothing. Control everything. You don't want to have anything in your own name. Not your cars, not your houses, not your businesses, nothing in your own name. You need to use VPNs. You need to have a way to shield yourself. The blackouts were planned. Watch the videos down below. The guy estimated 15 million. 15 million were going to die. YouTubers, people who are waking up, people who leave comments, people who speak to the people in live chat, people who are questioning the official story. It's worldwide. So, I did a video 10-10-19 through 10-19-19. Well, on 10-19-19, riots broke out over the entire world, down in Chile and all over the world, and they're having blackouts. A lot of people are never going to be seen again, guys. So this is very concerning. This is very concerning. We have to share this information quickly. We have to do something about it, because the truth shall make you free only if you act upon it. If you just know it, well, just know you're going to face sudden death. I'm trying to... This is real information. Nothing joking about it. I looked the guy up, David Goldberg. He was a executive, him and his wife. His wife was a high executive at Facebook. And he was high in, Silicon Valley. And he's dead. He knew they were coming for him. He said he didn't care. And it's not just the content creators, guys. It's those who communicate with the content creators, who hit the like button on certain videos, who leave comments on certain videos, and who say things in the chat. So that's why I was speaking to J.S. Hansen, since they erased your comments. I was speaking to a ghost the other day. I'm saying something to J.S. Hansen, but your comments were deleted. They're looking at you. So Operation Pogo is they're going to track everybody. Once they get everybody tracked, then they're going to eliminate. So the weather anomalies we're having, this was a fake storm. Big tornado touchdown in North Dallas. 111 miles an hour winds. But man, we were having lightning strikes like I've never seen before. Just, I mean, crazy, man, crazy. Rain, hail. I don't know, J.S. Hansen, whoever you're listening to, apparently you're awoke. You've awakened, and maybe you're waking up someone else, but you're one of them that's being targeted. And because they said they weren't having any success. They weren't having any success censoring. They said the censorship was not working. And they said too many people were waking up too fast. So they're going to go to the old Saul Alinsky plan. Remember Saul Alinsky, who was a mentor to President O? He said half the Americans were going to have to go to a re-education camp. And he said that they were going to have to, was that Saul Alinsky? Saul Alinsky wrote the book dedicated to Satan, he was also a mentor to President O and Hillary Clinton. But I forgot the guy's name, who's still a teacher at a university. He was a part of the people who bombed people in the 60s, and they let him out, and he's a teacher at a university. But he said 25 million Americans were going to have to die. So the thing that Trump's going to be removed from office, no. Trump's going to be assassinated, no. Trump's a part of the plan. That's why now I realize why he's in the Illuminati card game. I know why. He's a part of the game plan. It's all a script. They said they had made this script for him in 2014. LG, good morning. Shalom, welcome to the show. Make sure you watch the videos. There are 4 videos. Watch them in the description box down below. This is going to affect everybody real soon. The blackouts are not about preventing fires. That's the cover story. This guy already predicted that before they... Watch the videos down below. And I can't say it's a prediction because he had the white papers. He had inside documents. And because of the information that he was trying to get out. He said he didn't care anymore. He said he knew his life was in danger. He said he didn't care anymore. He said he was going to confront the next black SUV he saw parked in front of his house. That brought me back to remember I used to be a faithful listener and watcher of True News, Rick Wiles. And when they had built a new church or something like that, Vero Beach, Florida, there were SUVs out there waiting. We would watch the security camera overnight. There'd be some parked in the lot just waiting. I'm sure he's marked, but he's a child of God, child of Yah, him and all his employees, and they're marked for death as well. Personally, I haven't seen any black SUVs. So there are two things we have to look out for, because a lot of people are saying, watch out for the white vans, white trucks and SUVs. And then you also have to watch out for the black SUVs. These are the people who come to disappear you. So when the lights go out in your city, guys, game on. They're cutting all communications, walkie-talkies, ham radios, cell phone service, internet service. Everybody's being tagged and ID'd. And when the lights go out, it's lights out. This is real information. Like, share, subscribe. Watch the videos down below. Everybody's in on it. Turkey just freed ISIS. If you watch some of my shows from last year, you know that ISIS was trained in Saudi Arabia by the clowns in America. We control them. The Kurds are marked for death. We've taken control of the Syrian oil field. I thought Russia was in control of Syria. They're all in on it together. They're all in cahoots. And they said they're going to bring in the NWO. They're going to blame it on economic collapse. Guys, how often I've been telling you everything's unstable, everything's shaky. Lynette Zane, Gregory Manorino, Mike at RTD, Rethinking the Dollar. There's a lot of other ones. Just look at the economy, guys. It's going to crash soon, and it's going to crash big time. It's going to be worse than the Great Depression. And when this happens, the Weather Underground, that's who I was thinking of, who they said they'd have to kill 25 million Americans, and the rest would have to go to re-education camps. They're going to teach us to be slaves. Remember what we talked about, the slave patrol. They're going to put it on everybody. It's a time of lawlessness. That's why he said, come out of her. We have to do it now. We have to do it now. You don't want to have your address on file anywhere. If you can, get a P.O. box, okay? Have nothing in your own name. Outside, I didn't have that. So there's a guy named Steve Quayle. He had gotten some information years ago. The red list, the blue list, and the green list. The red list of those who are going to be, and I'm trying to remember the blue and the green. Some of those are going to be re-educated, and some of those are going to have to go to the FEMA camp. And he said the guy who got him this information is no longer here either. So Steve Quayle is marked. He's been around doing this for a long time. Has conferences and everything. So guys, they're estimating a minimum of 15 million Americans because you know too much. And there's a movie called Phantasm. I don't remember, it was like 3 versions, Phantasm 1, 2, and 3. But I think it was version 1, the tall man. He got him, he said, you know too much, boy. Got him by the neck, took him. Anybody who knows too much, organize, plan, plot, strategize, come together right now. Come together right now. Lock and load. We may not get another warning. The blackouts, okay, so the guy said they're going to be 2-day blackouts, 3-day blackouts, week blackouts, month blackouts. It's going to be happening all over the world. It's planned. It has nothing to do with forest fires. Okay, guys? So that was on me. I had to say that because now anything goes. Anything goes. So it's going to come a point in time where when you come outside, you're going to want to have something covering your face because of all the cameras everywhere, facial recognition software. They're going to want to find certain people who know too much to get rid of them. I don't know anybody who has enough money to switch cars every day or to ride with a different person every day. You don't want to use Uber and Lyft because they may send somebody to come and get you, and you may not make it to your destination. That's why they wanted to bankrupt the taxi business. That was Uber's stated goal. They wanted to bankrupt the taxi business. Yeah, you're welcome, J.S. Hansen. It is. It is. But it's real. So Uber's stated goal is they wanted to bankrupt the taxi business because in a taxi, it's anonymous. As long as you pay with cash and you get in there, take me here, okay, they don't have to know your name. As long as you're paying for the service, they'll take you wherever you want to go. Another city, another state, wherever, airport, wherever, ghetto, mansion, who cares? As long as you're paying. If you pay with a credit card, okay, then you're trackable. And RTD, Rethinking the Dollar, Mike, just did a show on cryptocurrency. A lot of people thought that cryptocurrency was anonymous. Wrong. Wrong. He said 85% of cryptocurrency transactions have software that are tracking everything. It's worse than using credit because they're going to get it, bump it up to 100%. And that's from the beginning. So if you thought you could hide your crypto and they don't know, or you can spend it and they don't know, they know everything. They know everywhere it went, who touched it, because that's what the blockchain is for. Each node records everything. There's a receipt, there's a paper trail. Names, addresses, dates, times, all the metadata, locations, what you were buying. Johnny Mora, welcome to the show. How you doing this morning? A lot of information, so make sure you watch those videos down below, 4 of them. But this is it, guys. The walls are closing in on us. The sky's falling. But the worst thing we can do is panic. Best thing we can do is find a plan. Yes, J.S. Hansen, crypto is part of the beast system. And I've been telling people, oh, you better get out of the banks can't track that. It's a central, it doesn't have anything. You can beat the central banks. And they were acting like it was the answer. No, it's not the answer. It's the trap. No panic, no fear. All right, J.S. Hansen. God bless you, brother. But we need to, hey, man, it's going down in a major way. Like I said, the guy in the video down below, he thought it was going to be a year or 2 out. Then they croaked him. 2 months later, it started. Because he was saying somewhere, he said this, he said, somewhere, what did he say? At some point in time, Trump is going to declare himself president of Israel. He said this in June. I don't know if he said it in June. They croaked him in June. And then in August, go Google it. There are still newspaper articles, videos, and everything. Along the time Trump said, I'm the chosen one. That's a part of it. He had other ones where he actually claimed to be the king of Israel. The media ran with it. They're all in on it. Military's all in on it. Trump's not going to be removed. He's not going to be impeached. He's not going to be assassinated. Trump is probably the AC. It's hard to swallow, guys. It's just hard to swallow. So we definitely need to pray. Watch and pray. Prep and pray. Spread the word. And you know they have shields. If you're in a 501c3, watch the videos down below. There's another one I should have added, which I may come back and add later. Guys, they have a clergy response team. 501c3s have to answer to the government. Guys, your pastors may be the ones snitching on you, getting you locked up. Now you see why he said come out of her? A lot of people ain't made a move, and they're not going to make a move. Husbands and wives have to get on the same page. They have to come together. How's a husband going to come out and the wife wants to stay? How's a wife going to come out and the husband, I ain't going nowhere? A lot of us have to separate from our families. I've told everybody in my family, guess who's with me? The goose egg, the big goose egg. Nobody's coming out with me. Yes, Jess Hanson, they will be, and they are. Started on 10/19/19. Yeah, in a major way. There are riots right now happening all over the world and blackouts. And a lot of people who know too much, whether you're a janitor or a politician, you got to go. So nobody in my family has agreed to come out. Nobody. Nobody. Some of them are dead set against it. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Scripture said, and those who are wise shall instruct many. It also says, those who know their God shall be strong and do exploits. We got to fight, guys. We got to fight with everything we have in us. They're going to come at us at every angle. We know the food is already being poisoned. And something, I'm going to tell y'all, guys, whatever that tuberculosis thing they shot me up with, it's been doing something to me. It's been forgetting stuff, and I never forget anything. It's like I have a photographic memory. My speech was messing up one day. I'm glad Myra Dillahunty reminded me, take your zeolite. I took it, started getting better, so I'm gonna keep taking it till I'm 100%. Whatever that poison or virus or whatever it was, and I looked it up, and they were, everything they told me, that's what it said. When I looked it up, it said, oh yeah, it's just a protein. Now all it does is check for the tuberculosis. But that's not what it did to me. Yeah, zeolite detox. That's not what it did to me. It did something to my mind, man. I was forgetful and words getting tangled and stuff like that. That doesn't happen to me. Not really. Not often. With the zeolites, as soon as I took the zeolites, I started feeling something in the back of my head, like it was pulling something out, like in the back of my brain. I don't know. Maybe they had nanobots in it. But I'm going to keep taking it, keep praying, and it's going to come out. I'm going to be all right. They got a new Ebola that's out. They can hide in your body just like AIDS for 10 years, 20 years. The males, it hides in your testicles. Yeah, they can sterilize you. The guy also mentioned the flu. Like I've been saying, all these flus are coming back. All these diseases are coming back. This stuff is not by accident, guys. So on the only channels that are going to be left on YouTube when this is all over are shield channels. Shield channels, those who are being paid by the government, those who, when you leave a comment, they're going to report you. And entertainment, music and acting and comedy and sports. Other than that, anybody who's telling the truth, they're going to have to disappear. If they don't disappear voluntarily, they're going to be disappeared. All governments are in on it. ALL. All your politicians are in on it. All the ones who are doing the wars, they're not fighting against each other. They've agreed we're gonna eliminate so many people on the earth. So they're gonna be some bombs dropping. There are gonna be sicknesses and all this stuff. But they're all shaking hands behind the scenes, laughing and joking, having lunch and dinner. They're all related. All related. So it's deep, guys. I noticed no one's leaving comments except J.S. Hanson. J.S. Hanson, you're already marked, so I can understand why you don't mind leaving them. Everybody else is quiet. I understand. Well, if you don't want to, it's too late, guys. They've already been tracking. Once the power goes out, watch out. And with that said, be careful, guys. Watch your six. Keep your eyes open. Love y'all, man. Gotta go. Brian Anthony with Beyond Babbitt, over and out. Brian Anthony with Beyond Babbitt, over and out. Peace and blessings. Everyone is marked, pretty much. All right, have a good day.